Hey guys, welcome back to another Fairies SMP. Today we're giving it a recap. The season is coming to an end, so I want to go back over the good times of the server. I'm going to make a video once it's completely done this season and explain my actual real feelings for the server, what I loved about it, and what I did not like about it. So that'll be coming soon, but feel free to like and subscribe. So this is the house that I built on the first day. I had a friend that lived here, but he kind of quit the server, so I just extended it. He still comes on the server now and then. So, pretty much, guys, this is where I spawned on day one in this lovely village. And I made it home. And yeah, been here for pretty much nearly a whole year. So, this building was already here. These two buildings I built later on down the track. So, my villager, my shop, going out of business. You know, some of my friends sold some items here. I'm gonna turn this down, guys, sorry. So, you can see I sold golden, golden carrots, gold, pretty much doing a lot of things. Heads. I bought fairy rank much later on down the track. That's why it's rank fairy. I wanted the ability so I could go, you know, like crafting table, like so, stone cutter, anvil, and my favorite one, ender chest, portable. So let's go back in time and let's walk through my life from Fairies SMP. So my little garden, my pumpkin and melon patch, up and down. I spent a lot of time here. So we come back here. So RIP my Never Bridge. So guys, there are teams on the server, okay? And I got invited. Someone put it into the group chat. Who wants to join my team? I said I'd love to join your team. I met this person. They were toxic as all heck. Treat me like garbage for no reason. Look, I'm a nice person. I'm just on the server to make friends. I love Hermitcraft, and I've been trying to find a server just like that. So I built this bridge. So if you go back through my videos, you'll see me and my friend building the bridge. First of all, out of cobblestone. Then me making it out of 100% obsidian because I didn't want to get destroyed again. What happened was it was going past their portal. And look, I made the highway for everyone to use. People go, is there a good fortress? I said, yeah, TP to me. I'll show you where it is. And I told them people on the server. I made a nice pathway for them, everything. They didn't want me to go near their base. I had respect and I left them alone. And one day I decided to, when I was at the fortress, I'll sign off and grab some lunch. This is before I had any rank. And I came back. My bridge was destroyed. It was gone, missing, completely gone. And I was shocked that they deleted the whole thing. But I remember course. I rebuilt the thing. Perfect. Done. Awesome. So, on the 7th of the 3rd, 2025 this year, at 2:01 p.m., they decided to reset the Nether because people weren't finding anything to break. Okay, whatever, you know. So everything's gone poof. Over here, guys, I lost my cat in real life on the 23rd of the 3rd, 2025. So I had a cat that was indoor and outdoors. She was sitting on my bed, completely healthy, nothing wrong with her. So my computer is literally facing my bed. I saw the bed like rocking a bit. I looked over, and she was shaking really badly. And I actually ran around. I caught her before she hit the ground. She was having a seizure, and she passed away that night. So here is one of my maxed out beacons that I built. My sheep farm. I changed it up a little bit. I made it closer. It used to be a lot further away. My automatic shearing will make shears. So if I pop this, guys, look at that. It makes shears. Beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful. I love it. So we're going here now, guys. So this is one of my underground villages. You can see. So I went down again, right here. There's the ladder. And I put more villages underground. So on this video, guys, I'm going to be going to all the homes I have set on the server. One new one that I made yesterday. I made a new friend yesterday. So I'm helping her out a little bit here and there. Even though the server only had about 2 weeks left, I'm just trying to help her out a bit. Because, you know, I'm going to make a video, guys, about my horse rent. So, put it up. So, my sugar cane, my carrot farm, my lovely mushrooms. Believe it or not, the one that actually destroyed the bridge, I gave her a mushroom, right? Because look, I thought, being a good friend, being kind to me, I give her one. She turned on me. I went to her base. I snuck in. I grabbed a pair of shears and I snipped the mushrooms off and made it a normal cow. Boom, gone. I made this for not Halloween. I made this for Valentine's Day this year. A heart, my first ever heart I made. My little sniffer farm. That is a snow fox. So basically, if we go inside, guys, if you've seen the videos or pictures on Instagram, you'll see it. This is my little snow fox farm. And I breed them up. I love my snow foxes. I love them so much. So over here, guys, we have so this lovely attraction right here. So when it's thunderstorming, I hit that with a Triton. I put a creeper in here. I get guys creepers, and I get the heads. So for months, I was here by myself, guys. I made some friends. They moved alongside me. I was very, very happy. Let's continue my base tour. Shall we? I made a working clock that goes ding at a certain time. So, my lovely egg farm. Okay, let's go inside the house again. So we go through here. This is my bee room. I got the bees upside down. I'm just gonna turn the music on. So this is my bee room. Amber, I do that later on. Now let's go upstairs. Hey Bryson. My villagers, my 2 cats. So that was from one of my friends. That was my other friends. I had 2 of my real friends that I've known in real life. They join the server now and then. They had all my hats in it, but if we go to player vault 1, because it's the end of the season, So I have all my wings here, pretty much all my cosmetics. If I want to come back to season 2, which I'll explain later on if I'm coming back or not. So I'll keep you updated with that one when it's basically the end. But you can see I've got plushies. So we go all the way through, guys. And we go to the very last one. That is everything that I've gotten. Now, most of this I paid for. Some of it was from my fairy rank, because if I go kit, fairy, so it says right there, my crate key is in 9 days, and so 9 days, 19 hours, 55 minutes. That's when I get my next crate key, my cosmetic one, from my rank. So, come through here, some artwork I bought, guys. More artwork. I don't know if I got that one twice, that's so weird. Okay, that's fine. Weird. So this was all my plushies. So if you look through my videos, they were here. Because we're at the end of the season, I had to put them in my player vault because I don't want to lose anything in case I can. Let's say for instance I come back next season, I've got everything in my player vault, which means I can set it up again. I have this plushie, blah blah blah. Right. Rats can't go in player vaults, but they hooked up to my account, so that's fine. And we're going down here. So this used to be my friend's house, but I decided to make it into my kitchen. These are friends on here that I respect, except for those three. Many been taken off because, look. Long story short, I helped her out with a lot of projects, and I will get to the end of the video, and I will explain what happened, like why I'm a little bit upset with her. I made an agreement with her that I don't want in-game money, so right over here, where my mouse is, where it says underneath fairy, that's how much money you can make, but look, the money's useless on the server, in my opinion. So, yeah. So, let's continue. What's that? I actually missed one. Let's just go here. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I got this book today. You want to give that a read? I'm very confused. This is what it says on there. So I don't know who gave me that book in my mailbox, but okay, like I think I know who did it, but you know, I'm not going to talk about it. We have the evidence apple. So a few months ago, I was friends with someone that doesn't play anymore, and this guy gave everybody God apples, right? God apples for free. And I thought that's a bit sus. Why is he giving out God apples? So, because I can name things, I took his apple, my apple, we called it evidence. And I gave him one, I said, look, you keep it, I keep one in case something happens. So that's been there ever since. I did have another one, which was the Red Bull apple, but we're not going to talk about that because things happen. Here we have Dumb and Dumber. Yep. So we come down here. So when I was building out my basement, I stumbled across this. I'm like, what is this? Like, it was an underground city, and I'm like, no way. So I built my basement above an underground city, and I did not know this. My automatic storage system, guys. The reason, look, I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. I'll bring out a video about if I do come back or if I don't come back. This could be a reason why. But I'm not going to say too much. Now, you see how this clock says Hannah's redstone clock. So, guys, you might want to sit down for this one. If you are, great, terrific. We'll get on with it. So, one of my friends on the server that was basically She was fairy rankers like me. We became really good friends, close friends. She's always been there for me since I met her. She's been nice to me. I've always respected her. I respect anyone on the server. I don't care what age you are. As long as you respect me, I respect you, alright? And I had to help her out with some redstone. And she said, what do I do? I said, you need to build a redstone clock. Oh, I can do that. I went, alright, go ahead. So, I don't know if I got it on video. I might have. And she pulled this out in her hand. And I just went, oh my days. Like, no. What, did I do something wrong with it? That's not what I meant. And she went, what? So, that was a bit of a joke between us because I'm so used to, when me and my friend play together, we both know redstone. So I'll go, I won't say his name because I don't want to get it on YouTube. I'll just call him Dave, right? Wait, Dave, I need a redstone clock. He'll get the materials. He'll get the redstone, all the apparatus, everything, and stuff, and give me all the stuff to build, right? And same thing with me, right? Like, for instance, this is an automatic jukebox player. Redstone. You know? No, a bin. Redstone. My automatic storage system. Now, I built a few of these early days for people. Redstone, right? And here's the funny thing, right? So you can see I'm very organized. This is pretty much how it was all season. I got my diamond roof done. I've got my fuel done. Pretty much everything I set out for this season, I have done. Okay? I've never done a Minecraft server all the way through. I've been on 2 before this one, and honestly, I didn't like them. And then this one popped up. I saw it on Instagram. It said, Fairies SMP coming soon. I went, what, you know something? It looks like fun. I will join. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But I'll tell you more about that one when the video comes down the track. I've got a McDonald's meal. So if we come through here, I built this later on, which is my underground village that I trade for my shop. A little thing. So I went down to the underground village. As I do. But I hope, guys, that you really enjoyed my content. Like I said, I want to be a creator really, really badly. I want to get paid. That is my goal. I'll tell you about that later on. So if you come down here, I made a water elevator down and up. This is the underground village. Right, my base is up there. So I decided to go mining with a friend. That's the mine, which is here. Now, you see this lovely wall here? I dug into it. And it turned out to be an underground little village. Oh, that's kind of cool, you know? So, we go down here. So down here, guys, is... I'll take this off so I don't kill it. This is my automatic disc farm. So, guys, if you ever want to make music discs, this is the best way to do it. But unfortunately, you can't really, you know, use eggs and catch them in eggs. So. But if we stand here, just let it get shot a few times. When you get shot a few times, you know, like that. And there you go, guys. Music disc. So I've been doing that for my shop just to restock it. So, you know, I thought that was pretty cool, you know. Like little structures like this. I went, you know, that's kind of cool, you know. I like the ideas. Mine shafts look a lot different as well. But now let me show you this. See all of this? Guys, see all of this? You see every piece of this that I've mined out? This was for my netherite bridge, or my bridge before it became netherite. I did all of this digging back back in the day, and like I said, I was really upset when they destroyed it. And I'm not going to say what happened. I'll bring it up in a video, okay? Because I do want to go right through the whole season before it restarts, and I'll bring it up then. But let's go back out. So if you go through the portal, now if you watch my old videos, the nether looks a little different. So when it actually got reset, I decided to build a little gazebo. And I remember I was asking a mini mod at the time, one of the friend that I've known for like before she was mini mod, and now she's a senior mod, which is fantastic. And I wanted her opinion. Look, I used to be a really great builder back in the day, but I kind of got into redstone and I lost the ability to build, And she helped me out a bit. I said, "How's that look?" And she liked it. So thank you to everyone for literally not griefing my build. I appreciate it. So right here's a bastion that has been heavily looted badly. But let's continue. No, we'll just talk. So I built this HK for Hammer King, which is me. I've got some stuff in there. I'll go back through. Once again, guys, thank you for not ruining my actual portal area. It took me hours of building. I appreciate everyone for not, like, if it's the last day of the server and it gets grief, I'm not going to complain, alright? I took screenshots of everything, pictures in case something happens. So this cactus right here, my first white fox I had, because before I was fairy rank, I got some home. I was fairy and I could, not fairy, I was forest. And I could teleport them with me. They were in my house and he came out. This is what he did. So he escaped, came up here, went through here, ran here, and then sprayed the cat like this and died. I have a screenshot of that. If I can edit it, I'll put the screenshot right there. If not, I might have to upload some pictures or something like that. And yeah. So then I built a shower. Want to make a shower? Is that for XP? Like that. That was another project I did for myself. Before I go that way, so I had a friend that I made on the Fairies SMP on the Discord server, and there's another shop down there that came in about 2-3 months ago. I built that. So that's pretty new. So let's go this way, guys, shall we? So all of this was bare land. All of this was bare land. Alright. I put some beacons up. So we go over here. This is what my guys, this is one of my. So all of this was basically like this. I built another sheep farm. I built a panda reserve. I got my friend to help me with it because look, I'm not really good with shapes and stuff like that. So one side, my lovely panda reserve. So you can come up here, you can walk in, and there's a bunny in here. Sort it up. So me and my friend built that. I can't remember if I filmed it or not. But it goes up here, so you can get a closer look, and it goes up again. I was going to do something up here, but I just didn't get around to it, so there's just no point. So, we'll continue on my merry way. So, my lovely cobblestone generator, where you break blocks and they go pop. Oh look, someone bought some carrots for me, guys. Wow, look at that. Gold blocks as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I built this bridge. So this was a friend of mine, but unfortunately, guys, you want to hear the good news or the bad news? The bad news is, guys, she turned her back on me. She got really mad with mods and stuff not doing their job right, and there was issues on there. But I'll get onto that when I make a video. The last one will be actual season, and she just blocked me for no reason. I let her move next to me, and I'll tell you this, guys. It was, if you watch the videos, I did a lot of pranks with her. She tried to prank me back. I'd prank her, etc. I was always 2 steps ahead of her, right? So here's the pool she built. We made a little shrine for her, little thing. Yeah, her funny bone, you know. But that's when she left the server and she wasn't coming back because she had enough. So me and another person I was friends with, we were sitting here like this, and like, oh, we got our candle. This was the area that we went, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get her this good. We're gonna prank her this way. We're gonna do it. This was our little pranking area. I put that candle there, still burning to this day. Lovely. So this is the house that she built. She's a fantastic builder, by the way. I'll give her credit. I can't build, okay? But I remember when she stuffed up one of the corners and she was tweaking. She built the cat bus from My Neighbor Totoro. Did a fantastic job. My Neighbor Totoro, I made into the Easter Bunny. It was funny. And yeah, so let's go inside. But yeah, you know, like, this was one of the pranks I did, which was funny. Still here to this day. Her room. I'm not touching anything. I'm not. Look, I would love to tell her, look, get your cosmetics. But hey, we're not friends anymore. And look, I'm not gonna rub salt in the wound. Okay. She did that as well. Memories of my cat. That was the most sweetest thing she did. Like I said, we were good friends. I said we were really good friends. Right? And then she does this to me, guys. She does that. Like, why? Why? You can see I was really upset because I actually left pool because I was crying. My cat passed away in my arms, you know. This is a bridge I built. I'm actually really happy with this. It turned out really nice. I thought. I noticed some people got rid of the flowers. Of course I did. And this is why we can't have nice things, guys. Oh, no. That one. Alright, so let's fix that up. There we go. Perfect. So I've built this lovely bridge. I didn't have it claimed, that's why, but you know. Also fill this hole in here too, because I don't know why there's a hole there. That makes no sense. But yeah, I did this lovely, beautiful area. There you go, cut bus again. So, let me grab my spyglass. Up there, guys, it's Perry the platypus. Yes, that was one of the pranks we did. So me and my friend, we put player heads all over her base, right, as a prank. And she got annoyed, blah blah blah. And she said, guys, if you want to get me next time, and you want to prank me, put something on my roof, and I'll be impressed. congratulations, you now have Perry the Platypus. He's been sitting there the whole season. I love it. Did a really good job. Got another portal here. This goes in your mind. Alright, moving on to the next area here. My other friend, well, not friends anymore because she decided to turn her back on me as well for no reason. I'll let her move here. By the way, guys, as you can see, it says my name. I claimed all of this for her. Even though she was fairy rank, she didn't know how to do it. So I claimed all of this area for her right over here. So you see this wood barrier? I claimed all of this for her. All of it. And she decided to betray me later. She's an okay builder, I guess, you know. You know. You know. Wait, she did have some cosmetics, didn't she? Tokens of Undying. She had a bit of everything, right? Bit of everything. So she started to build this new house, blah blah blah. Okay, so that's my name is done. Then later on, I made some more friends. She was Scottish. So we come down here. Come down here. And she wanted to build near me as well, and I said, yeah, you're welcome to. So I let her build on a sky island next to me. I claimed one for myself. I'll get to that thing there in a bit. That was her friend that built that. I'm not going to talk about what she said. But, you know, I want to keep it PG. But we go over here. So I built all this path, by the way, guys. Back in the day. Now, there used to be a portal here, but it kind of linked up, so I had to move it that way. But, go up here. That is a boat. So I'll show you when I'm up top. So I built the lovely water elevator for her and everything. I did all this. That was a boat that one of my friends was building that has been on the server for a long time, so he basically just gave up. Which is kind of sad. I would have loved to see that finish. So this is a castle that my friend built. I don't think I trust you. I'm shocked. Wait. Okay. I thought it was untrusted for a minute. No, Mom. So I played some practical jokes on her back in the day. I think it was this one here I couldn't open, right? Yeah, that one. Yeah, that was a different claim. Okay. So, found out she had a neighbor. So what happened here, guys, was look, I'm in my 30s, okay, and pretty much, I thought all I said was I went across, saw the person online, so I jumped across with my ability. I'll show you afterwards, and I made a book, was talking to the person. I said, look, you're welcome to stay here. Please don't cause any drama with your neighbor across. If you need anything, let me know. Never had an issue. Never had an issue between anyone living around me, by the way. No one had an issue with me. No one had an issue with anyone else. So that was good. Okay, I kept the peace. So this is one thing that I did do. Look at that. Look at the oars. What the heck? Ah, I actually have trust on that. I did not even know that. That's scary. Okay. So I decided to do this, guys, to her, to prank her. Come down here. Little does she know, this was a secret hiding spot. And I had, like, player heads, this and that. And it's like, oh, you sleep in the house, number 7. So the joke was, guys. All right, get this. The joke was, right, I made it there was 7 hidden bases around her area. But tell you the truth, guys, there was only 2. I made a second one later. But to get in her head, she thought there was more hidden bases. And that was the joke for a long time. So I built this. My friend who was building that boat went, hey, there's something over there pink. And I was like, oh, great. They found it, right? But I don't think she found my other one, which is kind of funny. All right, so I'm going to show you the ability now. So that was the joke, right? I was building that invisibility, by the way. I was using invisibility potions building that. She was trying to get me, but if you watch the videos, you'll see her fail. She tried to get me with chickens, and it failed. It backfired on her, and I'm just like laughing my head off. Invisible. So now we jump across there. So if you go slash jump, you see this, guys? Watch this. Boom, and I'm there. Look at that. Wow, Now I want you to look at this, right? I want you to look at this beautiful place this person's built. They put a lot of time into this. Sorry, I was hungry. So this person spent a lot of time, but unfortunately, he left. I've never seen him again. Because I came by to check, and as you can see, look, it's all unclaimed. All of it. Like, what a beautiful house. Like, he did such a good job, and you want to just get rid of it? You go down here, guys, right? That is the only thing. So if we go, watch this, guys, scene underscore SHUCIA. Last seen 4 months ago in 11 days. Like, why would you? As you can see, I gave him my head. I was so nice to the guy. I was so polite to him. And look at this. I'm just so sad that he put a lot of effort into this, and you know, he made a nice window here. And this is the problem, guys. Everyone around me just disappeared. Poof, gone. I didn't mind having neighbors, guys. But it is what it is, unfortunately. You got the stairs like this. This guy did such a good job. Such a good job. Beautiful job. It's just so sad to see it like disappear like that. But I was going to show you the other hidden base. So you see this path down here, guys, right? So I grab my spyglass. So where that path ends, I could not go any further than that because that was his claim. It wouldn't let me. So where that path was, I built him a path. That way if he wants to visit me and stuff. But you see that lovely... Alright, so we're going to go down here. Yeah, we're going to jump down. Alright guys, I have power fallen, so it's all good. We go through here. Now I wanna see if you finally found this lovely secret one or not. So you go up here. You climb up here. And you go up here. By the way, I did this all invisible, by the way. I had to do this invisible. I'd be like stealthy as. Which I did. Look at this. Stephen's hidden face, number 2. With one of my friends. No, one's done it. Look at that. It's still untouched. And that was the last base that I ever built. Which is kind of funny. You think about it, like I built 2 little hidden bases. So, guys, that's pretty much my whole area. And now I'm going to show you the one thing that took me 3 days to build. Now, this is where I'm a bit disappointed with one of my friends. We are going to her base, so guys, I do have a home save there. I'm going to show you what a wonderful builder she is. That's why I wanted her to help me. Like, I built the castle, I just wanted her to give it a bit more depth. And when you see what I mean, you'll understand. Alright, so over here. So, before we do that, this structure right here, now, I'm not going to show you the sign because it actually has a real name on it. No doxing herself. This was going to be her shop that she was going to sell stuff. Okay? All of this was going to be a shop. Look how much she built. That's the one that lived in that Barbie mansion, by the way. She did all of this just, and guys, letting you know, she was getting pretty close to my area because she did get annoyed at me. She said, "Oh, I'm running into your claim." And I'm like, "Why are you building towards me?" But look, you know, like if we look at it right from my point of view, there, right. You see that house there? That area over there is mine. So she's going that way underground, and she's running into my stuff like my beacon, this and that. And I'm like, "Why are you going underneath my stuff?" And then she wanted trust, and I went, "Look, I'd rather you not because that something was missing." Oh yeah, by the way, guys, she also accused me of stealing. So some of her cosmetics went missing, and look, this is what happened. So I'm right here. Right here. Okay. I'm literally in here. Breeding up pandas. I'm trying to get my first brown panda, right? I'm breeding them like crazy, right? Waiting, you know. And next thing I get told, okay, buddy, I'll feed you in a minute. Next thing I get told, oh, on Discord from my friend who lived with her, that was the one with the head, the ninja head, said, she's blaming you for stealing her stuff. And I'm like, but I'm right here. I'm breeding my pandas to get brown pandas. And you can see I've got a few. Pretty easy to get on the server, you know. And she went to my base. She didn't find any of her stuff, right? Did not find. Technically, if I see something I like, I'll spend either real money to get it, or I'll just buy it from the store in game, right? And here's the funny thing, right? There was one thing I really loved that she had that I wanted, but I did not steal it. Okay, I don't believe in stealing. Okay, we have in-game money for a reason. So if we go back to my house, hopefully I don't crash. What the heck? Why are the flowers here? Hmm? Don't blow it on my wall. Okay. Whatever. I don't know. Weird. Alright, so let's go back this way. So I can always refill it with gold anyway. So if we go inside my house, this is the picture that she thought I stole. This beautiful toothless right there, right? Toothless. Now, I said to her when she got it stuff back, I said, "Where'd you get the?" I was going to ask you, "Where'd you get the toothless from?" Because I wanted to buy it. You know what she said to me? "Oh, you can have it if you want." I went, "You just accused me of stealing it. No, I want to buy my own." So I went to the shop, bought it, came back, and I went, "You know something? I have two of them." So I got one in my other place. I'll show you later. Guys, let's give me a minute. I need to go feed my possum. So give me 2 seconds. He's getting a bit annoyed with me that I'm not feeding him. So I'll be right back, guys. Short commercial break. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I apologise. So yeah, all these I actually paid for. I don't know why I have two of those. Ah, my neighbour Totoro is missing. I might actually buy one. Oh no, it's there. Okay, okay. Yeah, so come on. So I had a goal, guys. So if we go over here, so my goal was a few months ago. I was gonna hit level 100 for the minor job. So we go over this way. That was my objective. And you can see it says right there 103. So I hit 100 and I made a vow to myself that once I hit 100 I was going to build a sky castle. Well guys, do you think I finished the sky castle? We'll find out. Now, if you guys have watched all my videos so far, and you have liked and subscribed, I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I'm not the best content creator out there. I'm trying my best with what the equipment I've got, especially since I'm on a pension, and I don't get paid at all by YouTube, and the government does not even give me that much money. So here is my beautiful castle. That took me 3 days to build. 3 days to build this, by the way. Before we go in. So the reason I'm annoyed with my friend, so this is what she was going to do for the walls like this. She was going to do this all the way around like this. You know, mix blocks in, make it look a bit nicer, blah, 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 right? Instead of it just being the same bricks, right? That was the agreement we had. I helped her out a lot. I did a lot of digging for her. I did a lot of stuff for her. I said, look, later on in return, if you can help me out, I've done a lot for you. She, yeah. And then she just did that bit and then just didn't get back to me at all, which was pretty slack if you ask me. So I was not very happy with her about that. She hasn't been on for a couple of months, so we come through the castle. You can see it's all beautifully built. Now, guys, I had another goal. So we go this way. Look, I even put stainless glass windows in. A bit more decoration. You know, I did all of this for myself, guys. So I had another goal, right? And that was building a maxed out never right beacon. Do you think I did it? It's me. Let's have a look. Did we do it? Did I build a maxed out never right beacon? It took me 3 months to build it. Let's have a look. There it is, guys. My maxed out, beautiful, never right beacon. It took me 3 months to build this. Beautiful thing. I'm never doing it again. It took me too long. So let's go inside the castle. Here we have a person getting arrested for not wearing any pants. We have a cop behind him, you know, going, well, you're under arrest, buddy, blah, blah, blah. We have the king going, well, technically, I'm the real king, not you, but, you know, he's a friend of mine, so it's all good. We'll go upstairs. So, here we have the library, guys, that I built, that I literally made. I like it. I thought it was actually quite little. We'll go to the next place over. Here we have my bedroom with my Neverite and my Neverite. Beautiful. We have a TV. We have a big bed. We have my ex-friend roasting on the spit. What she gets for betraying me for no reason. So if we go in here, heaven does that, jerk. So we go in here, right? Here we have my vault. My beautiful vault. With all my gold, all my diamonds that I have mined, by the way. Got more gold there, more diamonds there. You can probably see it says king. But, you know, this took me 3 days to build, guys. This whole entire castle. 3 days straight. By myself, by the way. No one else helped. Now, you see this? That is one of the reasons. I'll be talking about that later on down the track when it's near the end of the season, when it's like literally the last day. About that. So guys, we're gonna going to start going to my other places now. Alright, so let's go out of my castle. One more thing I want to show you while I'm up here, my other neighbour. So I claimed all of this beforehand. I'm glad I did, because if I didn't claim this, someone else would have, and I would have been really upset. So this is a farm that I made of the creeping to get the lovely stuff. You know, it doesn't really work that well, because we'll talk about that in the other video, the reason why things I don't like, some things I do like, you know. But I made like a little house, blah, blah, blah. So around the corner here, I was just chopping down some trees, you know, getting some wood, and I came across a discovery. So right here, I built this 2-3 days ago, a little lake house, little community thing, just for the community, you know. Just to say, look, you know, you can come in my corners here, you know, blah, blah, blah. If we go over here, so I'm doing the trees and I see this pig, I'm like, what's this? I don't know about it. Come across a fence. And I'm like, ooh, fence. Jump over. Look how beautiful this house is, guys. Look at it. There are some really good builders. Now, I'm going to show you a build in a little bit of my friend, Ivy. She started with a fairy, then she went from fairy to mini mod, and then she went from mini mod to mod, and then senior mod now. So she's gone up a long way. Okay? But yeah, this, you know, didn't even know that this person was here. So I put a little note. I put down a sign. They were saying, "Oh, what are you showing, Stephen?" Well, let's go have a look, shall we? What did I write in this lovely book? It's all right. Hey, nice to meet you. Blah, blah, blah. It's all good. Blah, 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 you know, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. I was going to ask you. And I said, yes, of course, you know, if you want to, blah, 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 make you, I'm happy if you want to, you know, blah, blah. And you can see we're going backwards and forwards, you know, saying good things to each other. And that's as far as we got. Right. So, you know, like I said, I'm happy to get along with anyone on the server as long, like, I worked it out, that's exactly 50 blocks away between both our claims. I built this here, this is not claimed at all. So if I run around a stick, see, not claimed. I did that for a little community thing. Now it's all on video, so if something does get griefed or whatever, you know, I got it all on video. And let's go this way, guys, right? So there was more trees over here I chopped down because I needed the wood. Found out something, guys. Another thing. Still some saplings on the ground. Right here, guys. Found out I had another neighbor. So let's see, when was the last time they were online? MILASLLY. 4 months ago. So this person I didn't even know was living up here, and I didn't even know about this. ran into, I was cutting down trees and I found it. I went, okay. So I claimed this a while back, my area, months beforehand. I'm glad I did. But hey guys, you know, once again, I don't mind people living next to me as long as they have respect for the people around me. I honestly don't care. You have respect, I'll give you full respect. You start causing issues between my neighbors, then I'll have a problem. So let's head back down. So we're going to go to our very first home that we set. Well, my first home was actually home, but we're going to go to our first actual home away from, home. There it is, guys, when it crashes on you for no reason. So here is another friend's base here. I want to know when he was online last, actually. Underscore E. Oh. E. R-E-A-M. Six 5161. Huh? Do you want me to spell it? G-R-E-A. Oh, it's an M. 2 months ago, he was on. So, he asked me, I said, yeah, you can live next to me. That's fine. He's got a house here. I didn't care. With my other friend's house, once again. I might actually go through and see if he actually left any cosmetics to let her know. Look, we're friends. I'm just keeping an eye out for her. I know she's not going back next season. I'm not going to say a word in this video because she can do whatever she wants. Her decision. Okay. Close that up. But yeah, you know. Freaking hell, dude. Sorry. You okay, buddy? So yeah, so she built this. Dreamy built this house, so we decided to get him back for it. Doing a nice thing. So we did a nice little deed for him, but he found it, and we didn't when we weren't finished with it. So I built him this, which was a storage, a beautiful storage room. You got another one? Oh, he does good. Hey, look, I gave him those. So I'm gonna put them back in my shop. And then down here, you know, my friend, Creamy left that behind. Oh, it's only a Labubu. Labubu's meh. So he did all the wood. I don't know why he decided to do wood like that. It's terrible, but it is what it is. So I'm not going to judge him for it. I'm just going to go and put these beautiful axolotls in my pond. I don't know why they died. Because they were perfectly healthy. So I think it's better to put them next to me. There it is. No, that one. Oh dear. My bad, I can't read. Oh dear. I thought it was the axolotl. I'm such an idiot. What the? Oh my god, give me back my egg here. Oh, my bad. I need to get some more axolotl fiber. No. There we go. Never mind. I thought it was axolotls. I am not using the new egg still. Right. I'm gonna have to buy some axolotls then. So annoying that they died. Like, I'm not happy about that. Wait. I think I have an egg actually. For the time being, I'm just gonna put them in here. Alright, so you probably wonder what this is. This is my automatic launcher for Elytra. Take off. I built. But we're gonna go to our first home now, which is oh no. Sorry, this one doesn't count. It's Coco. So I made a friend. She's like a little sister to me, guys. Her and her friend were playing one day, and she was on the server. And she said, can I stalk? Can I come to your?" She was like new to the server, and she said, "Can I come and see your base?" I said, "Yeah, sure." And then she said, "I'm going to stalk you," and I said, "Okay, I'm fine with that. I don't care. You know, you can't hurt me. You can't kill me." But PvP's turned off unless you go to the nether, right? And let's just go for a walk over here. And this was her little base here. I did do a video here, guys, if you remember. So this is where I died. I'll move the. It says that's my skull, but you know. She didn't really do that much. She was gonna build a thing here, but she kind of forgot about it, which is kind of funny. And that's pretty much it in this area. Um, yeah, so we're on to our set next home now. This one, I think. Oh yeah, so when I was mining for ores, guys, look how beautiful is this. 3 geodes in one spot. I had to reserve this. So you're probably wondering, Stephen, why did you reserve this? So people on the server for a long time were going along taking every single block, the geodes, this stuff, that. So they were taking everything and ripping it out right for their builds, right? I'm going to show you a build that actually has it, and I found these 3 geodes, and I liked it. I went, I'm going to save that, so I did. This one next. So when I was mining again, I normally did a dig the other day. So guys, you've seen a mushroom biome, right? Of course you have. Everyone has. Behold this beautiful area here. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? I was going to do something with it, but I just couldn't think. And I grabbed my stick. You can see it's still claimed. That's some iron up there I missed, isn't it? I knew it. Ah, look at that iron right there. And I dug it straight down. This almost killed me, by the way, when we fell before. And I went, so beautiful. My other friend might get the rest of it, so yeah, you know, nice little mushroom area. I was going to put down some mushrooms in here and this and that, but I never got around to it. But yeah, beautiful. All right, next one. So this was not very far away from my place. And you got the half this one. So I was digging around and I found this, and I went, "Ooh, what's this?" And I was shocked. Right, this is a lush cave, guys. So this is where me and my friends started building bases here. We did a lot of things here. My beacon's still there, good. No one's taking it, great. And I put some plushies around. This is my house I built here, like a little treehouse. Like I said, I'm not really a builder anymore. But see, look, another toothless. Like I said, I bought two of them. I bought a Pikachu. I bought a Squirtle. I bought a Mew. And I even have a Butler. Hey, buddy. Come here. I did all the terraforming here. I did all this. Oop. I need to be closed. But look at this. I did all of this, guys. All of this. Right? If you look at one of my videos, I did have two Labubus sitting there. Like, I had a friend that was building a base here. She never really really finished it off, which was sad. This is my friend Ivy's house, because I think she could build a house here. She did a really good job. Like I said, she's a fantastic builder. Fantastic builder. She taught me a little bit of how to build roofs and stuff. But look at how good this is. Right? Then we'll go over this way. We'll go around in a circle. This is Jelly's house. I bought little bees. You know, she did a good job as well. She did a beautiful job building it. I ate the cake, you know. It's a little sliver for her, you know, for a bit of a joke. Slimes, fed, you know, just the basics. She did a fantastic job. We'll keep going around. Here we have my friend Cat's little base. She's still got plushies everywhere, but you know, she didn't really do that much, so which was okay, I guess. Up there we have another base. I forget who that was though. Who was it? Okay, my brain's not thinking. We'll go up the other way. Right, we'll go. I had a few people living here, you know. So we go up and up and up and up. We go up the stairs, but it is what it is. That used to be a mob spawner. Well, kind of, you know. Yeah. So she was building this, she didn't really get around to finishing it. there. But if we come down here, okay, shortcut. This pathway here goes up to damages, Pretty Princess's house. Now, guys, I want you to notice this. I put a book in there. I'm going to let him know on the last day that I got a surprise for him inside. And he has to check it out. So we go to this book here. Grab the book. Let's go through it. There's once upon a time, right? And you go all the way to page 100. Edward was the best, which he's not. And then it says again, Edward was the best. Page 100. Right? Damage was a pretty princess boy. And a good boy. I think that's better. This is when it was made, by the way. The 6th of the the 8th of the 6th. I'll just edit it. There you go. There you go. We'll put that back. It looks a bit meh, you know, for his build, but he did have campfires here. He got rid of them, so. And then we'll go around again. Going around in a circle, by the way. So over here we have Dreamy's base, the one that lived next to me. I think he could live here. Well, he built a statue, but JME fixed it up a little bit. We put a bit of moss on it, a bit of, you know, a bit of vines on to give a bit more. Coming in. This is our little meeting headquarters. And, yeah, TV. Noah Toothless, I think. I bought that one, I think. I can't remember. I might have bought 3 of them. But, you know. Yep, Naughty Corner for Pretty Princess. Yep. And then finally, we have my like we have Jay's place. So Jay's place is around the corner here. She basically lived near me. There's Jay, blah blah blah. She's a fantastic builder, by the way. This is a little house that she chose to build. And there was like cosmetics and stuff, but they're already packed away in the player vault. Close it. Ah, she missed one. Ah, she actually missed one. You have to get that to Jay too. Oh, man, Jay. Alright. Actually, that one and that one. Those ones there have to be taken out because now we'll go to player vault 5. Okay, so we'll put these here. They are J's. So I'm going to look back on this video. And, yeah. Did you miss anything else in here? I think that's it. Alright. I'll just double check, make sure. Yep, cool. How did you miss that one too? Alright guys, now, to go out. The lucky last person that actually lived in the Lush Cave for the season was my little sister, well, my half, your mother say she was like a sister to me, was Coco. She lived up here, and she didn't really do that much So she was a bit busy with university and stuff, but I think she could live up here. She did a little bit, and that's pretty much all she did. So yeah, that's pretty much it here. Next one is funny. Okay. This is one of my newer friends I just made. I do hardcore on Twitch. So she does Twitch. I do YouTube. This is her base. My head is right there. So let's go up. This is her base. She also needs to put her plushies away. But yeah, she did a nice job with the portal. Over here, look at her head do it. I built this beautiful, lovely little building known as the Village Breeder. So, you know, good. What was this over here she was building? I don't remember what she was building here. She was building something, I don't know what. And then she built this lovely little thing. Right. But yeah, I helped her with that. Anything in the choppers? There we go. Okay. No help. But yeah, you know. Alright, let's go to the next home. Is hello. So this is a trial chamber that was literally so guys, I couldn't find a trial chamber for months, right? And this is actually not that far away from my base. You know that now you remember do you remember when I went up that person's place and I showed you the hidden base? This is actually not that far away from that. I found a trial chamber. And I was like, no way, there's one here. So of course I claimed the whole thing, didn't I? I sell keys. And yeah. So that's a trial chamber. This is my friend Lily's place. Fantastic builder as well. You get some chicken. But yeah, this is their little house, which is very cute. Copy it. You know, you did such a good job, you know? Is my head there? Yep, my head's right there. Perfect. Let's leave. When was the last time she was online? Leaving. One day ago. Alright, so She's still kind of active. Alright, so this is her area. We got what? This is the little balloon, which is cute. Very, very cute. She sells flowers. Yeah, look into a willow rose, why not? But yeah, very cute. Very, very cute, guys. Look, she's even got like a little car. That's cute. I like what you did there. Little stables. I like. Right, moving on to the next place, guys. So that was Lily. Livid. Throwing like me. This very little area. Yeah, you might see this house before. You know, very familiar. I've seen 5 of these houses like the same now. That's her mine. But yeah, beautiful little area. Now, guys, I want you to look at this very carefully now. What do you see in front of you? Now, I'll give you a minute. If you think you know what it is, write down in the comments. If you agree with me, if you think that looks like a spaceship from Space Invaders. It literally looks like it, you know, coming down, you're shooting it, going pew, 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 you know. She's a fantastic builder as well. Little stable area, you know. And, yeah. Alright, moving on to the next house. Next one. Okay, so this is my mine shaft. So if you guys want to know what mine shafts look like on the server, now look, I love the mine shafts on the server. I love them. Yeah, they look fantastic. There's a spider spawner all the way up there. That was naturally generated like that. I just claimed this whole area. Because why not? And, right, let's go for the mine shaft, guys, and I'll give you a tour. So, I built this lifestyle. Here is the mine shaft starting here. Like, look how beautiful it looks. So this is what it actually looks like before I did all the maintenance. So this is exactly how it looked like this. And the holes and everything. Now you might be thinking, why did I claim a mine shaft? Well, the good thing about my rank is I can catch mobs and eggs, which means I can make farms. I can make a few farms, right? So, yeah, this farm, do we have eggs? Do we have any turtles? Okay, so I did have axolotls then. Okay, cool. I don't care if they're not the blue ones, I'm just going to replace them. I honestly don't care. Alright, so if we go through here. This is my proud farm on the end. I made a piglin farm. I found out these were allowed. So, there's a piglin spawn egg in it. Now you what? So, you might think, oh, that's very glitchy. So if I go NV, this is how dark it actually is. So that's my night vision on, right? So they spawn, they go down there, they shiver in the cold, and they pass away. You see? So we go down this ladder. So you see they go there, they shiver. You go down here. This is where all the loot goes in. Good right. In a minute they'll die. There it is, from the side then. And you watch it go up. There you go. See? So I'll just sit here. I would put it through. So this one right here does the actual blocks. This one right here does the actual shards. Like this, like the nuggets. And made to pure blocks. Now our village here I can play with as well. But yeah, that is my mine shaft. That I love so much. This wasn't actually that far away from the lost cave, which is good. Okay, next one is new. So I made a friend yesterday, a new friend, and he's pretty awesome, you know. And this is her base over here. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's not much of a house. I had to help her today. She didn't like the house, so I had to help her rip it down. So that's pretty much all that's left at this point in time. So I'm gonna move that. Can I put that in there? I can't move it. I gave her a funny bone. She was really anything else to log off. You know? But yeah, this was a new friend I made yesterday. I'm gonna help her out help her build a house. Once I'm bored, I've done everything I was supposed to do. Alright, next house. Next one is nice. This is an ancient city, guys. So the ancient cities are completely different. The snake. I could take the book. Same as this, but there's just no point. Look at that, curse of binding. Protection 4, unbreaking 3. But you know, should we go for a walk around the ancient city, guys? Let's do it. I'll give you a full tour. So this is what the ancient cities actually look like on this server. So I made a bridge, which is nice of them. Yeah, I found this weird box thing in the middle. And I thought that was interesting. That's weird. Nothing inside though, I've already been inside it. But yeah, these are the ancient cities, what they look like on this server, and I thought they were pretty cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Now look how far down that goes. It goes down a fair way, guys. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering, if I turn off that, this is what I see. So with night vision, it helps out a lot. It never runs out. That's how many hours I have. That lasts the whole season, which is great. Fantastic. Loved it. Right. And look, more ancient city there. So that was the ancient city. Now what was O again? I forget. Okay, so O was I was flying around and I came across this video. It was really rendering. Now, guys, I want to tell you this. This gives me vibes for How to Train Your Dragon. I watched the live action, loved it. What vibes does that give you right there? Right there, guys. How to Train Your Dragon. Does it not? I was going to do something here, but the season's pretty much over, so I was going to get a whole lot of friends and do a project, but oh well, it's still saved. And the One Piece. This was another lush cave that I found, a tinier one, which was down there, but I told someone about it because they wanted the moss blocks, and they took every single piece of it. Look at this. They guarded it. They also left iron here. Well, I'll take the iron. Hey, look, I sell iron. I'll take it. All of this was lush cave, guys. Every square inch of this was lush cave, and they took everything. Except for this corner here, apparently. That is the only blocks left. Wow, they actually missed a spot. Any more iron on here? Geode. But yeah, that was all lush cave here. All of this was lush cave. And they literally took everything. Oh, wait. There's a chest down here. They left a chest. That's funny. Oh, more iron they missed. Oh, I'm so happy. Hey, look, I sell iron. Might as well just grab it. Make a bit more money for myself. Hey, look, it's technically my home, so beautiful geode there. But yeah, that was all Lost Cave. Okay, let's go to the next time, shall we? Okay, so this one here. Yeah. So I had a friend on here. Now he doesn't play anymore. I'm kind of still friends with him. After those people who backstabbed me, betrayed me, I felt lonely. I just joined a random VC. Bryson Arts. Decentish guy. Premier respect. Had a lot of respect for me. This is his town, and same with IV's town. Now, this is what look how beautiful this is. Like they built like custom trees. Look at this. Hay bales. You know, you can buy cameras, you can buy stuff here. I bought a few stuff here. Not gonna lie. Up here. Some fish. You know, like all this sort of stuff that you could buy, you know? They taught me how to build actually. Ivy taught me to build. She, uh, she taught me how to build properly. And my hat goes off to you, Ivy. I appreciate you. You're such a good friend. So, if you watch one of my videos, this is where I married Luna and her boyfriend. Right here. In the game, you know. I was standing up here and I said, "Dear beloved, blah blah, we are gathered today." Look, I was a lot quiet in that video. I was staying at my ex's place, catching up with her. We're still friends. Nothing's happened. We went back to being friends. And her dad was sleeping, so I had to keep it down. But I still remember it was like yesterday that was, and all that. But look at this, look how beautiful this is. Look, she's got things like beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to take you to one of my favorite parts of the village, if I can remember where it is. Okay. Here. Another shop here where I can buy a Happy Meal, or a heavy core, this and that, you know, a lot of good stuff. Right here. I'll give you the sewage. Oh, look how detailed this is, guys. Look at it. They did such a good job. Wait, I'm going to take you to one of my favourite places in this village, by the way, guys. Yeah, didn't quite get finished. But they spent hours on this. So, you know, that's a sewer. I think it's this way, right? I believe so. No, I was wrong. Not bad. That's this way. Goes this way. Then this way. This is it. Right here, this is my friend Eve. Well, not Eve, Ivy's place. She built this. And yes, I do have trust because, you know, she's a friend of mine. Oh, look at the details of this. Like, look at that. Look at the details. Look at that. Beautiful. Little cooking area. Nice picture. Like, so much detail. Thunderstorm. I could get charged previous, but I won't be bothered tonight. Like, this is a good job. Alright guys, I'm going to show you one of my favourite areas of this place. Oh yeah, I'm going to show you guys. This was a house that I built in the town, and I'm telling you, it is hideous. One of the worst houses I have ever built in my entire life. The reason my house looks a lot better where I live, because IV taught me a lot. So welcome to Gnome Village. Isn't this beautiful? Guys, isn't this beautiful? Isn't it beautiful what he did? Like, I loved it. There was a gnome sitting there, blah blah blah, etc. You can read through it. There you go. You know? Isn't this beautiful though, guys? I remember now. Here's the funny thing, right? And the messed up thing. This head right here that I'm going to place on my head. This head right here is the person that one wanted. I wanted to be on their team. I treated them with respect. I was always nice to them. And I think that's the name right there. I literally did nothing wrong, by the way, guys. I was always respected. When she became a mini mod, she tried to get me banned from the server for anything. She was out to get me. And I never swore on VCs, never did anything like that. I had respect for people. And we were here, and I said blooming. That's all I said was blooming. It's wonderful. It's amazing. And she said to Abby, Stephen just swore. I could report him for that. Blooming is not a swear word. Okay? What do flowers do in the spring? They bloom. Like, I was so funny. But you know the funny thing is, guys? She said something to Bryson and called him a certain name. This is a little village up here, but man, I don't want to show you that kind of one. And I've got it on film, and I finally got her. She lost her mini job. She got banned from the server, which was great. So I have her head, and I actually need to throw it into the pits of fire and get rid of it. This was actually around this place, and I remember Ivy saying she got rid of all the heads. There was one she missed, and both of us hated her guts. All right, so I'm going to show you guys the building that I built. Guys, please do not judge my building. Okay, I used to be a really good builder. I kind of lost my touch. I helped her build some of these. Which one was it exactly? I helped her build one of them. I can't remember where. That was in a corner. Right, was it over here? Yeah. Right over here. So you see these roofs? I helped them in this corner right here. Because I remember Bryson said, Stephen, today you're coming to my village. I'm gonna teach you to be a builder. And I went, oh, do I have to, man? He said, yep, you got no choice. So I helped him. So if I jump up, if I use the word command jump up, now you see these roofs right here? I helped him with this roof. I remember clear as day, he was teaching me how to shape roofs, and that was the best thing I have ever learned from someone. And Bryson, mate, if you ever watch these videos, I appreciate you teaching me how to build properly. You had patience with me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Same with you, Ivy. I'm going to try to be a better builder in the future. But I helped them build that. I put the flower pots there, and that's exactly the house right there. I did that one there. I remember putting the flower pots there, putting the walls up, doing everything I could. Now you see that block there? That's the reason I claimed those free geodes. I did not want them to go disappear. But like, it just brings me back memories. Like good memories, not bad memories. And I remember going through here, going, oh, what do I need? Oh, that's that one, and I go, oh, not that one. Oh yeah. It was driving me nuts because his sorting system was terrible. It was like lots of throwing everywhere. But now that I come back to this, I'm just sad. Was it over here? Where was it? It was one of the corners. I'm going to show you the house that I built, and trust me, guys, it is absolutely horrible. Like when I look at it, I'm going, I built that. That's disgusting. That's something like a 2-year-old would build. Like, let's have a look. I think it was this way actually. Like, oh, I still remember. These weren't even here. Nope, wrong way. I would grow my elytra, but this server's bad for me flying because of my ping. So, what was it? Maybe it was this way. No, wait. I always get lost. But, I think it was over this way actually. Yeah, this way. I'm positive it was this way. Oh, look how cool that looks with the chains and stuff. Like, Right. Is this the place? Oh yeah, here it is. Oh my days. So you look at this house, right? Beautiful. You look at all these houses, right? Beautiful. This was my house that I built right here. Like, I wasn't a builder. Like, look at it. It looks terrible. I was like, ugh. Like, I built this. Mushroom blocks. Like, I try to keep it the same theme, you know? That's what I mean. Like, I look at it now and I'm like, that's disgusting. Like, I built that. Like, what? That looks absolutely terrible compared to this beautiful house right here. Look at this house. Look at it. Beautiful. Excellent. Gorgeous. Minus the... And then, look at this house. Look at this. Details. Oh, that's your shot. Like, look how beautiful that is. And then you look at mine. Like, what was I thinking? They said I could just build a house, and that's how big the plot was that I got given, right? From that corner to that corner. So I didn't have that much to work with, right? But, oh, I look at it now. It's alright, but, you know. Ow. Like, oh, man. Like, I look at it now, like, oh, that's not that bad. No, it's terrible. I'm sorry, but, oh. Alright, let's move on to the next place. I'm sorry, guys. That's an eyesore. Like, you look at that, guys. I want you to look at that very carefully, right? I'll go back home for a minute. I want to show you the shapes. How much better I got with building. So, if you look at my house, right, that's how I built my first house, right? The second part, I built that a bit more. Now, let's go to my shops quickly and have a look. Now, look at this. Look at this. You see how I'm giving it texture? Like, alright, I'll get up here and I'll show you. You see this? I put a heart here. I gave it more feeling, more... Minus the box, don't know about the box. But look, I gave it shape. I did a much better job now than what I did because they taught me how to build a bit better. And I look at that, right, and I love it. Now, when I built this, right, my friend, what's her name, Lily said, Stephen, I love that building. Like, really? Looks alright. Oh, I built her exactly the same house, but unfortunately, she left that island, and that's there. And I did that for her, exactly the same build, because she loved it. And I felt happy. I went, someone actually likes my build, you know? But yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. Now we're going to go to one of my favourite places. Alright, so this is my favourite place, but at the same time, it's not my favourite place. So, remember I told you about my friend that was supposed to help me with my castle? I helped her out. Right. This is her. So she built this beautiful big tree. Now, she's a fantastic builder. An absolute fantastic builder. But look at this artwork. Look at that. Oh, she built all this. She built all of this. Like, same over here. Look at that. I'll go down to her, I don't mind that. But look, you know, beautiful. Don't know about the upside down sniffer neither. Look, my head right there. Alright, let's go down here, guys. Oh, look at this. She did such an amazing job. Right? Eggs, you know, the chickens were fairy rank. She was still building. Like, look, she did like a little mine shaft with a creeper. I don't know what she was going to do here. But this is why I wanted her to help me with the Sky Castle. Now, this is what I did for her. You ready for this? I give you the automatic storage system. Alright. Now, you might notice all the chests are gone, right? Because she removed the chest. She was going to remove it and go somewhere else instead. But I helped her with all of this, right? I helped her set it up. I showed her how it worked. And everything, right? Look at this. Look at this. Look at the clock. How beautiful is that, guys? The clock. Like, wait, is there water behind that? No way. Oh, there's water behind that. That's so cool. Didn't even notice that. Look, you made her. This is what I mean. She's a fantastic builder. Fantastic builder. And I helped her with all the storage system here. All of this. All of this. I helped her with, right? Like, you know. I helped her to get the roof bit. And then she said to me, oh, I'm going to get this all erased. And I went, why? Like, it's beautiful. I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad I got this all on film, guys, for history. But, oh, my days. Like, it's just so beautiful. Why would you want to destroy something? What's this? Look at that. Beautiful. She's got a dog. She's got her enchantment books. A cat scratching paws. Like, she, you know, I just don't understand. Yeah. Now, you see this area here, guys? I terraformed this whole area with her. This whole area I terraformed for her. Right? I helped her. You made a nice little beautiful wall. I think she's a great builder. But she didn't help me, which I was very upset. Look how beautiful that tree is. The custom tree. Look at it. I was here when she built this, by the way. Oh, you know, it just drives me up the wall. And she's British, okay? She even did this one. This was the one I saw her build, right? And then she built a second one. I was watching her build that one. But look at the details. Okay, so we're gonna go to my next friend. So if you watch the video, it was me trolling her, and she went, "Really, really, really." That was the #1 reviews for the month. She probably hates me for it, but I honestly don't care. But guys, just look how beautiful this. Look at this. She didn't even finish this, and that really makes me upset. If we go up, right? Oh, look at this. She didn't even finish the roof. But look how beautiful this is, guys. She spent so much time getting the material. I remember her asking me to help her with that. And I helped her. NFL, you know? Like, I remember me helping her with that. Like, oh. But if we go over to my friend's place now, I'm hoping there's lava nearby so we can burn their head in spite to show you how much I hated this person. She was very toxic. That's all I'm gonna say. Yep. Never go. Right here. Like, look at the build she did. It's amazing. I trolled her a little bit, you know. Here and there. She doesn't even join my my actual Discord, which is a shame. But look at this. Look at the beautiful building she did. Yeah, she had trust issues with me because she knew I was going to do something evil because I was always trolling her. So but look at it. It must work. And it goes on over here. So over here, I made a couple of signs. I made a high, big high. That was funny. I trolled her hard. All right. I think we're getting close to the end now. That was all right. The XP farm. This is me and my friend's XP farm. I do have a cost here, so you don't have to worry. We got the armadillo. So the creepers would go here, and we just swing like that. So it's kind of like an XP farm slash, you know, gunpowder farm. If we go up here, right, keep within like a little custom mine shaft. And if you look, yeah, here, not bad. So you can see how it was set up. There were two spawners above each other, and they would just pull in and blah blah blah. Let's just build that back up, shall we? And we could do that, which is great. That became our little farm. And then I just sit here and just go swing, 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 and we'll just get gunpowder, you know, heaps of gunpowder for our rockets. And I think that is it, guys. So that was down memory lane, guys. Back at spawn now. Don't know who he is, never seen him before. The vote. Yeah. There's me right here. So we're gonna burn the head. I did say I was gonna do that. So let's go back to there. I think there was lava here, right? We're gonna burn this skull. Because I literally hate her guts and she's toxic as anything. I'm sure there was some lava here somewhere, right? I don't want to go to the nether, I'd rather just do it in a left cave or something, you know. There's lava somewhere. Where's this lava? Maybe this way. There we go, see lava. Alright, Goodbye, wench. I hope bad karma comes towards you, and you are now out of my life forever. Don't ever come back. Do not ever contact me again. Wait a minute. I'm so confused with this. Huh. I've never seen this before. Let's see where it goes. Okay. Very confused. Another trapdoor? Why is there trapdoors here? I don't get that. I'm grabbing the iron. Don't mind me. I'm grabbing this iron. If they left it, I'm grabbing it. Sorry guys, but iron's iron, right? Money. My shop. Another trapdoor? I don't understand what this is. How far does this go? More iron. I'm not saying no to iron. Curious, where does this go? What is the point of this? If I find diamonds along here, I'm gonna laugh my head off. I'm gonna leave the diamonds though. Dude, how far did you go, mate? Wait, this is the end now. They went up to here, and that's as far as I got. What is the point of this? Hey guys, I'm gonna jump to the surface. I want to know what's up there. Actually, I don't have to. I can just fly up. Sorry. I don't have to jump up at all. I can just fly up. What is the point of this? I'm so confused. I've never seen this before. By the way. So guys, I hope you're enjoying this video. This is just a bit of a walk down memory lane, showing you the places that I've had homes, just giving you a bit of a tour and things that have changed, and yeah. I hope you like, and if you want to subscribe, please like and subscribe if you're new here. And like I said, I will make a video of my true thoughts about the server once it's over. Alright, I'm not going to say that much now because look, things could change and change my opinion, but at the moment I'm on the fence what I'm going to do. So I'm just very confused where I'm going with this. Where this is taking me. But for them to build a tunnel. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to go here. We're going to put that in there. And we're going to grab some rockets. Right, so put that there. I can go back on my head. Oh, okay. See, I don't even know where I am. Yeah, I think I've been here. Alright, but yeah, guys. Like I said, I hope you like and subscribe. If you are new here, please leave a like. And yeah. We'll see you on the very next episode, which will probably be the last episode of the season, I think. Maybe I am. But hang on. Much better. I hate people that leave floating trees. Nice little house over here. Hello. Who's that? Left gift, nothing in there. That's funny. Crazy. Hey, look, it's all on film, guys. If the mod try to abuse me or try to go, oh, you still. I've never been here. So, well, guys, thanks for watching. We are now going to go home. Before we do go home, let's do this. PW even. So we're going to go to my shop. And you know what we're going to do, guys? We're going to release my beautiful axolotls into the wild. How does that sound, guys? Sound beautiful, doesn't it? So axolotl 1. Axolotl 1. Go down that. No. No. Just gonna, I don't want to die. You got that? There. Axolotl 1. Yeah, I don't care the pink. I just do not care. There we go. Axolotl 2. There we go. I have axolotls back in my lovely pond again now. I'm not sure what happened to others, but oh, well, it is what it is. But guys, yeah, if you like what you see, but you can see how much more of an improvement my building. This one was already built like that. Same with this one here. That one and that one, and I think that was it. Oh yeah, that one there, that one there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 houses here. That was it. No, 5 down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 houses in the village. But alright, guys, I really hope that you liked this walk down memory lane for the season. There'll probably be one more video coming out. I will let you know when if it is the last one or not for the season. And just remember, guys, stay wonderful out there, and we will see you in the next episode of Fairies SMP. Maybe the very last one before the end of the season. We'll have to see. Like I said, I'll let you know what's going on with that one when it is over, if I'm coming back or not. I'm on the fence line at the moment, so I don't want to say too much. But yeah, if you like it, if you like what you see, feel free to like and subscribe. The more subscribers I get, sooner YouTube looks at me and starts paying me. They'll help me out a lot. I do want to be a content creator. Sorry, with my disabilities. I want to make videos and I want to be, do something I really, really love. And I love Minecraft. I've been playing it since I was 19. I'm in my 30s. And yeah. Alright, guys. We'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, give me a like. Tell me what your thoughts were. What you thought was your favorite part of the actual recap of what I've done for the whole season. And yeah. Alright, guys. Catch you later. Bye bye.